Welcome back to another video. In this video, I wanted to do a shot-by-shot analysis of what my intentions were if I were able to fulfill that expectation, and if I didn't, what went wrong and what I could have done differently. So I kind of have the discipline of what I can do differently going forward. I'll be using the Shot Pattern app. This is not sponsored, but I thought it was very cool because I get to see the shots gained and all these cool features. So yeah, I'm playing at Shepherd's Crook in Zion, Illinois. This is a very highly rated course. It's public. You can play it for $40-$50, card included, and it's a great course. You see people recommending it all the time, which is great. So let's get right into it. So this first hole is a fairly easy par 4. It's a 350 yard par 4 and only plays 3.87 strokes off the tee. So it plays fairly easy. My target was this 270, 280 yard point in the fairway. There was a lot of wind coming against us and left to right. So I thought this was a very reasonable target for me to hit it. And let's see what I do. And I pulled it. At least I got the distance right. And I had a good shot at par from the other rough. I had 114 yards left with a 54 degree in hand, about a 3/4 shot. There was some wind behind me, so I got a good contact on it. I pushed it a little bit, but I got it on the green to about 15 feet. And so it could have gone bad, but I recovered nicely, and it was an almost stress-free par. So this par 4 also plays fairly easily. It's better to tee less than a driver because it's hard to find the farther fairway. I've done it before with a lot of wind, but I just felt that it wasn't worth it, especially with my driver being so shaky lately. So I intended to hit a cut, and that's what I did. I'm aiming for like 95 yards-ish. Would you say that's all right?
Are you aiming for my ball?
I am. So I'm playing the draw field.
Yep.
So basically what you're hearing me talk about with my playing partner here is the kind of shot that I'm trying to hit. So I have 106 yards. I'm holding a 50 degree actually, and I'm gonna hit like a half, like maybe 10 o'clock draw field wedge shot where I can land it about 100 yards and make it trickle down, because that's how the green is working. It's right to left, downhill, and that's exactly what I did.
Oh, that's nice. It went. Oh, that's beautiful. See, that was awesome. That was good. Hold it, but now it was perfect.
So I have about an 18-footer here, and I don't know what I did, but I just bombed it, like absolutely bombed it, and it trickles down like another like 10 feet, and I was in real trouble here. But luckily I drained the par putt, and we're still even par through 2. So this is another par 4 that plays fairly easily. It's fairly short, but there is a lot of wind working left to right. So basically what I talked about with my playing partner here is, even with the possibility of me pulling the ball like I did on the first hole, is it worth it? Is it the right play to hit a big cut aiming at the waters? And I decided to give it a go.
And with this left to right wind, that's absolutely perfect.
Wow. It's nice to watch good golfers.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I don't have to go on YouTube anymore. I just come here.
That's funny because I'm actually putting this on YouTube. Maybe he'll come across it. Anyways, I hit it that cut about 227 yards with my 3 hybrid. There was just a lot of wind playing against me, so I was a little farther than I was hoping to be, but I can work with it. I think I had 115 yards left to the hole, and I was playing a 50 degree with a cut, maybe like a little flighted wedge shot. That's what I was going for, and let's see what I do.
Nice shot.
Oh, coming back too.
Nice shot. I love how you keep those down.
And I should have made it, but it's stress-free par, so we're good. So this is a borderline monster par 3. It's playing more like 225 instead of 240. With the wind, it was a lot of tailwind right to left. So I'm trying to hit a draw so I can take the OB out of play. And it was left pin, so it kind of worked out. And let's see how I do.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, no. Hang on.
So I hit it fairly well, but I think it was like 245 carry because this putt was for 30-40 feet. And let's see how I do. Yeah, so I pull this a little bit. There's a big hill that's working right to left. Like you can see it break quite a bit at the end. I was trying to aim it more on the high side, as I always do, but just kind of pulled it. But it was a stress-free par, so all in all, pretty good. On to hole 5. So this hole looks fairly easy, but it's actually kind of tricky because if you go past this 290-yard mark, it goes really downhill. It kind of works its way down. There's not many flat surfaces, so I'm trying to hit a cut into that area, aiming at the bunker, and let's see how I do. So this wasn't a terrible spot with 125 yards working downhill, but there was a lot of wind against me. So I was on the fence between like a knockdown 50 degree and like a 10 o'clock pitching wedge. I mean, a little less than that, obviously. But because of the rough, I think it was like really sticky. So I just caught it really hot. Like it just jumped out of the club. And you can see, like, I got stuck on it, but I hit it like 50 feet over the green. Not over the green, but over the pin. So I had to get up and down. So I don't know what's with this rough, but I caught that one hot again, so rolled off the green. But I saved bogey, so we're good. So this is another pretty straightforward hole. It's actually more dogleg when you're there in person than it looks like on the app, but it's not a huge problem. I just wanted to hit it straight down the middle, and that's what I did.
Nice hit.
What a swing.
That was beautiful.
What a hit.
Or with the wind, what do you hit your pitching wedge?
Like 150.
Yeah, then 150. But then, yeah.
Or if I took some off of my 9-iron.
I kind of like that play. You've been doing really well with that.
So this is the kind of conversation that I've been having a lot with my playing partner here, John. He knows the draw feel has been working really well for me. So I think he tends to prefer me hitting controlled shots more than like a full shot because I can tend to hook it. But if you see here, I actually really hook my 9-iron that was supposed to be flighted and controlled. And I don't really understand how that happened, but I think I was just coming too in, too out. So in to in actually. So I didn't throw it to like the 1 o'clock direction enough. And when you see me hit my practice shot here, I actually release a little later, which actually ends up being the correct shot. So the tee shot ended up not recording. I had my 3 hybrid a little farther than I wanted to. There was some tailwind, and I think it kind of rolled down, so it ended up in the thick fescue. There wasn't much I could do with this. I just opened my face up a lot and just kind of hacked it out. So I ended up on bunker side, kind of awkward slide. I just opened my face up and just tried to guide it in there, kind of soft, but it came off a little hot, and you can see here, it took a big hop. So it was a misplay because I should have aimed more high side. So it was a misplay, but unlucky. And here, it was working fast, but I just didn't hit it high enough. It wasn't the right pace either. And I got really unlucky here because it really should have gone in, but it lips out 360. So I was gonna put that as a par, as a bogey, but it didn't go in, so it didn't go in. So I 3-putted. So here we have a 163-yard par 3. I didn't get to film it from behind, like from down the line, because it was there wasn't much space behind there, as you can see. But I clubbed up a little bit. I went for a 9-iron, little knockdown 9-iron, and I stuck it. I stuck it really well, and you'll get to see soon. But I hit it for a birdie.
Nice birdie.
That one back.
So here what I'm trying to do is hit it around 300, 310 with a cut, just find the fairway. Then I get 251 with some uphill left, so that's a perfect 3 hybrid for me. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I genuinely think I wasn't trying to bomb that one, but I still didn't get the full contact. I kind of hooked it, found the left rough, and I still had a chance to hit it on in 2 with a 3 hybrid. It had about 270 left. I hit that shot exactly like how I wanted to. It was on a bit of a fluffy lie, so I could open up the face a little bit and just kind of give it a little bigger, like a floating shot, and I did. I just executed it perfectly. So I got that for par and ended with a 2 over par on the front 9. I had 3 fairways, made 6 greens in regulation, and 16 putts, which is great. You always want to average less than 2-ish, so that's really good. I'm happy with that. It really should have been a 1 over par. I feel like that one lip out did me dirty. I should have made birdie on the last hole, but I didn't. So it's really up to the putts where I'm able to save for par or convert the birdie, whatever like that. But this is really great because my driver's just not been working lately, and even with me not hitting my drivers into the fairway, I'm still able to shoot 1, 2 over par, even if it's just for the front 9. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be coming back with the back 9 of this video, and hope to see you again.